This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
Loot Crate. Loot Crate. You know what it is?
I'm sure everybody does by now, Tony. But you can tell them all over again if you want to.
Loot Crate is your monthly Geek and Gear subscription box. You can get your next Loot Crate subscription using promo code NTFTTPod for 10% off. That's all.
Cool.
All right, on with the show.
I love the Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love the Power Club.
No time for time travel.
Welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony from California, and joining me this week is Quack from Sweden.
Hello.
Sounds like there's a little delay, is there?
From me?
I think because you're in Sweden, like I think the internet there's a delay. I'm not sure. It's okay. I'll fix it later.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're a podcast where you, the listener, suggest a topic of the episode for us to discuss as the topic of the episode. And this week we actually have a lot of news items to go through. We did get a suggestion from John Loyola for a topic of the episode, but I'm going to move that over to Mailbag. Because it is, I think, a question in which we won't be able to find a lot of time to talk about.
Sure.
So I guess before we start, how was your move to Sweden?
I'm here. I'm so happy. I'm finally here.
Did you run into issues? Was that why you were having issues last week?
There was a lot of delays on their end taking care of my visa and paperwork and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the issue. It's just like they delayed on a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And then they made me late for a lot of things.
So was it like one delay led to another or something?
Yeah, essentially. It's just like, I guess I guess they're too busy, or something. And then, their reply was a little bit late. Mm-hmm. And then when I talked to them again, it's like, oh, hey, sorry. And they got my message about everything, but it's like, oh, yeah, sorry, we don't have time for that today anymore. So we'll try again tomorrow. I'm like, oh, but they're based in, on the other side when I was in, North America. So my beginning of the day is their end of the day. So when I talked to them, it's like, okay, yeah, you have like an hour left. And then when they reply, it's like, oh yeah, we have like 5 minutes left before we have to go, so bye.
Gosh.
But anyways, I'm here. I'm okay now. Yeah.
So you get like housing with your job too, or is that something that you have to figure out yourself?
It's half. They do provide me temporary housing. Mm-hmm. But then until then, it's only for me to find a place until then. Mm-hmm. So right now they're supposed to help me find stuff and finish some paperwork for work visa and whatnot, mm-hmm. But they're lagging a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm essentially just waiting again, or I'm trying to be proactive, but they're not responding. So I'm just gonna see what I can do on my end, and then just essentially do all the work and then have them sign or do whatever they need to do.
Yeah, from my understanding over there is kind of just like everyone's chill about everything, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's one way to put it. You know?
Yeah. But no, it's pretty good. It's the work-life balance is pretty emphasized over here, or like the balance and everything, like relaxation, mm-hmm. And it's a lot less. I guess it's a little bit more chill, and people don't really care about working too much.
I'm glad you said too much, because otherwise it would have been like they don't care about working.
That they seem to have an emphasis on the life balance thing. So it's kind of nice to see that, and it's just a very big change from the North American side or Western side of things.
Yeah, because like over in the States, like here is the land of opportunity, so you got to work hard to get where you're at and stuff. And I know like what you mean. Because I mean, you know me, I have like multiple jobs, so
Yeah, it's a very different lifestyle that either your personality will take to, or it might not. I'm trying to find out if I like it or not, but it's only the first week.
yeah. And I think like if anything, you will adjust to it.
Oh yeah. Whether the adjustment is good or bad, we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah. So then, are you planning to like? I mean, I know you have to stay there for your job, but is it something that you're planning to do long term, like just be in other countries long term, or do you eventually want to like be back in the States?
I'm trying to find. I guess right now I'm just trying to find a place that's nice to settle in. Sweden is. I guess it's nice on paper. I haven't really fully experienced it to actually see to see what happens.
Yeah.
But if you have if you're raising a family and have a kid or something, it's fantastic. I just met one of the guys here today. One of the guys from bouldering earlier, and he was just telling me he just came back from parental leave, and they essentially put him equivalent to like in a hotel, that kind of equivalent.
Really?
And like yeah. So it's like he gets paid, and he just came back from like I think it's a couple weeks or months. Sorry, like 2-3 months of like parental leave, and like after he had his kid or his wife had the kid, and I was like, yeah, oh man, it's like we all know it, we all heard about it, but it's just over there in the States that's not a thing, and even like the mom who doesn't get that much benefit. It's just cool. You gotta stay home for a month or like 2 months, I think. 1 or 2 months, something like that.
Yeah, it depends on if you work for government or not, too.
Right, and you don't get that much benefit. You just get to stay home, and you have an excuse to stay home.
Wow, so over there it's like, oh, we let you stay, we let you not work, but we're also going to put you in the hotel.
Well, yeah, essentially they give you money for it and everything, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so if you want to start a family, there's a place to go. But,
just go there, start the family, and then come back.
Yeah. I think because like one of my coworker, he moved here sometime last year, and he had his kid here, and he said he didn't really pay for the medical or anything like that. So he had his kid for free. But it's very different and nice. I think in Canada you do. My coworker told me like he didn't have to pay anything, or didn't pay too much for delivering the baby as well, and they provide like midwife and whatnot. So it's America is just really weird right now.
Yeah, I mean, in more ways than one, but we're not going to go into that. Yeah. So far, do you like it there?
I don't know how I feel about it. I think I like it just because I don't understand anything at all, like language wise, and that's awesome. But then living wise, I was like,
So
it's just.
Is it like snowy or like what? Is it?
Yeah, right now it's like, actually, let me put it in Fahrenheit. Let's see.
Oh yeah, the States are in Celsius. I mean, no, the States are in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, right now it's about 20 degrees.
Oh, okay. That's actually warmer than Canada.
Is it?
Right?
That's minus, let me see, 10 minus 5-ish? Minus 5, minus 6?
Oh, when I was in Canada a few months ago, it was minus 15.
Oh, yeah. I think it is slightly warmer. I think today the coldest it got was like maybe minus 12.
Oh, okay.
12 or 14, something like that. But it was nice. It's just like, it's nice and sunny, and then I was in the office, and then suddenly I see like it's snowing, but it's like nice and sunny. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, it's like snowing in the sun?
Yeah. So it's just cold. The sun's a lie. Don't believe it.
Oh man, that is trippy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Snowing while it's sunny.
Yeah. So it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It was neat.
Can you imagine though how cold that ice must be? Because like it's sunny, but the sun's not enough to melt the ice, so it still snows.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Sun is just light from somewhere. It's artificial light.
It's like it's just a lamp in the sky.
Yeah, no, but I think weather-wise, it's fine. It's not too bad.
Mhm.
It's like cold right now, but it's not cold for me.
Mhm.
And I think what was I gonna say? I think at night is when it gets cold. Or it's only cold when it's start getting windy because wind chill. But aside from that, it's not too bad. From what people told me, like during the summer, like around June-ish or something, when like the summer solstice or solar solstice, summer?
Solstice?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, summer solstice. Is that the word?
Summer solstice. Yeah, summer solstice is like they get maybe 3 or 4 hours of darkness throughout the whole day, and the rest of the time is just bright. And
Oh, okay.
so
'Cause you're like,
we're pretty up north and near the Nordic area. So I think what they told me was like sunrise around like 3 or 4 in the morning,
oh my gosh.
and then sunset or the sun gets dimmer around 1 in the morning,
Oh.
12 or 1.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Yeah. And then during the winter is the other way around, where
So
you
then
get
it's
like,
like all darkness.
yeah, where you get like maybe 2 or 3 hours of sunlight.
I don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about that.
Yeah. I think that's why like people do get, was it the winter depression sort of thing?
Yeah, it's called a seasonal affective disorder. I think it's
Okay.
abbreviation is SAD, like sad.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, because there's no like vitamin D, and then
Yeah.
it lowers your Yeah, it's pretty much depression.
Yep. And yeah, so people they can't avoid, some people they can't avoid that. And I think the only benefit, I don't know if I talked about this before, but I found like in European countries, it's a standard to have at least 4 paid vacation work week a year.
I don't think you talked about this, but I think I've heard something like that. Yeah, like just in general, the European countries are way more like, if you're going to be working, you should be a happy person, right? So they got to treat you well.
Yeah, because I met some people and they told me like, yeah, minimum is their standard. 4 weeks is the standard. And then some companies you get more, like 5 to 6. And then if you really work for it or something, or like some companies you can work your way up to 7. And I'm like, wow. But just like having 4 weeks of like paid vacation and everything alone is already really, really good, because that doesn't really exist over there.
No, it doesn't. Unless you're working for the government, then maybe.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
it's like I think I had 3 weeks a year for my last job.
But then
when I was
you
working.
didn't
What
you
was that?
like have to save up for it, like from like you had to bank on a lot of things? Like,
Yeah. The reason why I got more was because the holidays I would opt to. I forgot what I did, but basically the holidays I could bank them, and then I still work on regular hours on not the holidays. You know, so
Yeah.
because my shifts were like more like 10 to 12 hours, so I
Yeah.
could do my 40. Let's say the holiday's a Monday, right? And
Yeah.
I normally work Monday to Thursday or something. Then I would not work that Monday and bank it. And then I work Tuesday to Friday with my 40. So I still get paid just my 40, but then I got to bank like additional vacation time. But that's
Right.
only allowed in very certain like companies, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because I know a lot of people, they have to just save up. They save up their hours essentially,
Yeah.
so that they could go on one big vacation. Whereas over here, it's pretty standard to have at least 3.
That's
I mean,
nice.
sorry, at least 4. At least 4.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So I think that's why like people over here, they also tend to travel more. One, because they have those vacation time, and 2, everything is a lot closer in terms of flight. So like, if you were to fly from California to the East Coast, like New York or something, that'll take you probably like 6 hours or something. Whereas if I were to fly over to Amsterdam or Paris or something, that would take me like 3 hours.
Wait, to answer. Oh, that's actually pretty fast.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like the 6 hour flight will probably get you pretty far east from here. So it's I guess like towards Portugal, Spain-ish, I think, or like a little bit more east-ish. But yeah, it's essentially like for average is like 1 to 3 hours from one place to another, from one country to another. Like even 3 hours. 3 hours is like me from California to Vancouver.
Yeah, it's I think what's really nice over there is because over there's a lot of smaller countries. Like everything is just a small country here and there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why like you hit so many, like you travel just a few hours to hit like a huge different culture because it's a brand new country.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nice because I think when I was in UK, when I talk to people, they tell me like, yeah, if you drive from one end of UK to another, that would be like about 4 to 5 hours just to go within the city. So a lot of people, they rather just spend that time and money flying out to another country for less amount of time.
Yeah.
Versus like driving for like 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours would like be from LA to San Francisco, San Jose. Yeah. For us, it's still like within the states. And then for them, it's like, either that'll get them from one end of the country to another, or to a whole different country that's a lot farther away.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because like if someone's gonna go to the States, that's pretty much all they can do is States and Canada, for the northwestern area. But if you go to Europe, you got like so many places that are like so much, so many different cultures that you can explore and everything, and it's like easy just go from one to another. Like
exactly.
Yeah, going to UK to like France to like Sweden to like Netherlands, like it's all in that area.
Yeah,
but it's like so different.
And I heard it's actually really cheap as well. Or at least like the price I heard are based from UK. So it's like from UK to Paris. I think it's maybe, I'm trying to convert, £100 I guess it's about like under $300. So from one country to another for under $300, and that's kind of average.
That's so good, man. Yeah. I was just like, see, I have not been to Europe yet, and I really need to go. Yeah.
Well, your back's getting better, right?
Oh yeah. Ever since I started my new job, like back near home, my back's been good.
Oh, it's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. So yeah, whenever you want to come over, and then or I will meet you over here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Meet over in Europe somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I think my next vacation plan isn't going to be Europe. It's going to probably be Japan.
Oh yeah, I'll meet you in Japan.
Okay, man. Maybe. Like, cause I just hear so many great. Steve, he went to Japan. When he came back, he was like telling us all these crazy stories, and not crazy like it's not like crazy like like Ratchet and stuff. It's just like his experience there seemed like really really good. And he's not the only one. A lot of my other friends also said that too.
Yep.
So
it's very. Let me ask you this, Tony. Are you interested in visiting other Asian countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan, that sort of thing? Or is like meh?
Actually, yeah. For the ones you just mentioned, like Hong Kong, I've been when I was really young, so I don't remember much. And Taiwan, yeah, and maybe I'm curious about Macau. Wait, is that the right place?
Macau is like near Hong Kong-ish.
Yeah, is the one that it's like people saying that's the Vegas, that's the Asian Vegas?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm curious about that. But then not like I don't know if I have any it's not interest, but I don't feel like I have enough interest to go to mainland China. I don't have enough interest to go back to Vietnam or Laos or any of that area. What was that?
I said I don't have any to go back to Vietnam.
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
I will just because I should.
Yeah. If I do go, it's because I should. It's not that I
You
would
want
go
to.
there to vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of am curious about Indonesia, but at the same time, lots of haunted stuff happened there. So I'm a little scared.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a lot of like spirits and my friend Ellen, right? She was, she's Indonesian and she grew up a little bit, like her short childhood was in Indonesia. And, she was telling me stories about like how her parents like would see spirits of like floating heads flying around and cackling with blood coming out of their mouths.
What?
So I'm like, I don't know if I want to go visit Indonesia on vacation.
What?
Yeah. Or actually, let me tell you a different story. She said one time her mom moved to this new area and then went back to the laundry. And then you know how they share like a laundry house?
Okay.
Those old school like houses would share like a laundry, like neighbors would share a laundry room.
Mhm.
And then so her mom went into the laundry room and then just saw this weird creepy girl like in the back. And as her mom went in, and then the girl turned around and then floated away. And then and the mom was newly moved there. So when the next day she talked to the neighbor about that and said, "Oh, have you ever seen this happening?" And then the neighbor was like, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. That's my daughter. She passed away last year." So when I heard that story, I'm like, "Oh my gosh. It sounds just like one of those horror stories you see in movies, you know?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm curious about Indonesia, but those kind of things scare me.
I thought you liked being scared.
No, I do. I don't know if you knew, but back in junior high, I had like a paranormal website, and then I did like articles on paranormal stuff. Did I tell you this?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
Right.
And one of them was I was going to go with my camera to Garden Grove High School at night in the auditorium.
Mm.
Like around the auditorium to try to see if there's any like weird stuff happening. Do you know about that story at Garden Grove?
Which one? The one about the hall, right?
It's yeah, so it's the collapsed theater.
Yeah. Oh, theater or
I
like
think it's the
hall?
auditorium. Well, in the hall you hear a girl like just walking around talking, but she's there because 20, 30 years ago or something like that.
It's earthquake.
There was an earthquake and it collapsed.
I'm trying to remember because I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to remember if it was like the theater. I know there was like a theater. There's a gym thing.
For some reason, for some reason, well, it's some kind of auditorium. I remember
Right.
that part. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it could be the giant gym or it could be a theater.
No,
I don't remember.
Okay. It was like because I know like the hall the where we have like English class or whatever. Oh, well, I had an English class. It was near the theater, but it wasn't really the theater. Because the auditorium that you're talking about is not the. Are you talking about the one where like they have plays and stuff like that in there? Then
Oh, you mean like performances? See, that's the thing. I thought it was that, but I could be wrong. The story could have been different.
Because I know there was I've heard about it, but I don't think it was that one. I think it was like the Hall of Fame or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. It was like it's where they held like the trophy and had class and stuff like that. But then there was like the giant earthquake couple decades ago.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, like you said, a girl that died and
Yeah.
just haunted that area.
Yeah, so those were the kind of things I was investigating back in junior high. I didn't even go to that school, so
I know.
yeah. But it was like so close to my house.
I guess.
Yeah. Have you gotten to play any games lately?
No, I haven't. I haven't at all. Have you played any new ones?
Yeah, actually, before we started the podcast, I was streaming Fortnite. So,
Oh yeah, how is that?
So it was my first time ever playing it, and I really suck. So I only played for like maybe 25 minutes because, the first time I played, I did the free for all, right? So the
Right.
So Fortnite's a battle royale. You parachute onto an island and you build your stuff and kill everyone, right? So I started it and then I landed on the island and within 5 minutes I got killed. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I went back and then I switched the mode up to like team instead of free for all. So I lasted a little longer because I was with people. But yeah, it's an interesting game. I can see myself liking it, but because I didn't play it before, it's one of those games where like you have to get used to the aiming and then get used to the building part.
Yeah.
Yeah. The building is cool. The building is quick and yeah, it's kind of intuitive. So when you press like, for example, on mine, I play PlayStation 4. I pressed the O button. It switched me into build mode, and I'm still walking around. And then I'm trying to remember what kind of game does this. So you know, in SimCity, right? You can, when you start building a building, then it has like a ghosted image on the area you want to build.
Yep.
And then if it doesn't work, then it'll turn red. But if it works, it's clear, and then you just click on it. That's exactly the same way in Fortnite as you're playing. So you can move the character around.
Oh, okay. Oh no, so I'm curious because I know like the Fortnite has like 2 modes or something. One, if the free to play one is player versus player, but then I think if you paid for it or the deluxe version or whatever, you can there's a PvE where it's like a mixture of what the game is already. But on top of that, like at night, zombie come out or something like that.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I think I don't know. That was what was promoted back then, and I was checking it out. I was interested in that section because it was more like a team-based thing where it's kind of like a survival on top of like, and it wasn't really PvP, and it was more of PvE where you just play against the hordes of zombies, and you used to you build stuff to last the night essentially.
Oh, that's why it's called Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, you know what's really cool that I thought was really cool was actually experiencing it where I'm in the team and then like we're getting attacked and we're like on the roof of something. And then, because I'm not really fast yet, this is my first time playing. My teammates, like I was almost dead and these are strangers and I have no voice communication turned on, but they just gave me heal packs to heal up, because I'm on their team. And the other thing that's really cool is that as we are being attacked, then they immediately, like right away, build a fort around us, like walls to like block the attacks.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool. And then as we're building the walls around us, then we build platforms like stairs that go up so that we can go up higher and higher to get a better like
a vantage point.
Yeah, to like see where the other side is.
Yep.
So it's a really cool concept. I just don't know if like I would have the time to continue playing it. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those games where like one session is pretty long, but once you die, that game is over. Just like there's no respawn from what I could tell.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Like I think a lot of people that used to play PUBG, they can relate to that, where it's similar, but it's a little bit more of a cartoony style.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like the Team Fortress to Counter-Strike.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, but before I played this, I wanted to try PUBG, but I didn't know where to get it. And then I found on my phone, I was like looking for PUBG, and then there was this game called Rules of Survival, and I downloaded it on my phone. It's also free, Battle Royale, and it's pretty much a mobile version of PUBG. And it's the exact same thing. You drop in from the sky, parachute down, and it's like army-based type of weapons like PUBG. And you go around to battle. There's no building because it's more like PUBG than Fortnite. So, yeah. So that was interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, also, just want to make a quick shout out to an escape room I did, which I think you would like. The theme is a little iffy because it deals with like drugs and cocaine and stuff. But the game is in LA, Los Angeles in California. It's called Stash House. And it's a 90-minute escape room. And I gotta say, man, like, it's probably one of the best I've ever done. Like, it's hard to even tell you without giving spoilers, but it is really immersive. And, there are things in there that you would do that you would think, oh, we don't do this in an escape room. They're props. But then they actually make the game so that they do have to reset brand new items each time that like players come through. If that makes sense to you.
Wait, what?
Okay. Well, there are items in the game, like there's like, props and stuff that you don't feel like they're props because of the way it's being used. And it's really like well done. And it's like big reveal, one after the other. And yeah, man, like, I don't know. When you're back in town in California, you should really check it out.
Okay. It's in LA?
Yeah, it's in LA. And even like trying to find it made it like a little shady too, which is like all in the theme of the game too.
Interesting. Cool. I'll check it. Yeah. Maybe. Remind me and I'll check it out.
Yeah, there's no check-in or anything. Once you go in, you kind of just start right there.
Oh, nice. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
So, definitely check it out. If you can. Definitely check it out. Everyone who's listening, if you can. I've done over 70 escape rooms now. I've been keeping track. So, and I think this one is like at least in my top 5.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah. Anyway, should we move on?
Yep. Let's move on.
Topic of the episode.
All right, let's move on to the news, which is also our topic of the episode. I'm going to get over the sad stuff first, and then we'll talk about the other stuff. So, sure. I don't know if you heard, but Stephen Hawking just passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you hear that?
When you messaged me and said Lamb messaged us and said,
"Oh yeah, huh?" Lamb messaged us about Stephen Hawking. I forgot. Yeah, which is actually pretty crazy. What do you know about Stephen Hawking?
I just know he's like a famous physicist. We know him. I know him like from TV where they personify him as the guy in the wheelchair that speaks to the computer. But I think for the most part, I just know him that he's a famous physicist. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's really crazy about like him, I think, is he was actually diagnosed with an early onset ALS. Have you heard of ALS?
No, what's that?
ALS is a disease where all your neurons, your motor neurons in your body, they kind of like just die off. Mm-hmm. And your mind is in your body, but you can't move anymore. Mm. So yeah, it's remember the ice bucket challenge a few years ago?
Yep. Oh yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, that was all to fund research for ALS.
Oh, okay.
And bring awareness to it. What was pretty crazy, I thought, was like he got diagnosed like in his early 20s. Uh-huh. That disease usually progresses, and the person usually has all their functions die off by like 2-3 years after they're diagnosed.
Wow.
And yeah, he stayed up all the way until now, and he made an effort to like make a great life out of his life, So yeah. So let me see. He died at age 76. So that's a long time.
That's a full life.
Yeah, that's a full life. And considering like, even not considering it, like if he didn't have ALS, right? All his discoveries and everything, that was still like a great full life. Imagine if he didn't have the disease,
Yeah.
But yeah, so he, it's really sad. So hope his whole family, has, some peace,
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to move on to the next thing. Oh, did you have any news items?
No, I do not.
Oh, because I thought you said something. You sent a few things to me, right?
The funny gifts.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what did you send?
I'm trying to see what I sent you.
I feel like you sent me links to... You sent me something about Monster Hunter.
Okay. It was just like... There were, there's like... I just found out there's like skins in Monster Hunter. One is from like... one you can unlock with like Ryu from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
And another you can unlock Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
cool.
all.
Oh, I thought you sent more stuff.
Did I?
I feel like you did.
I sent more stuff, but they're not they're not useful stuff.
Okay.
There's no useless links that's just there to laugh.
But it's funny.
I know. They just there to be stupid and funny. Not
Okay.
used.
Okay. Fine. Let's go back to news then. Did you play Smash Brothers before?
Yes, I did.
So this past week they announced a teaser trailer. They showed the teaser trailer that Nintendo Switch is going to get a new Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, who?
What?
Oh, I said who?
What do you mean who?
They're gonna get a new Smash Brother. Like, oh, sorry, a new Smash Brother. I thought you were talking about character.
Oh no! It's a new game. It's a new Smash Brothers that's going to be released on the Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought they had one.
No, the last one I think was on the Wii U, maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Wii U. I don't know. The Wii U is kind of like that system where people don't really have. Let's see. Oh yeah. So remember how we were talking about the that one show that I keep forgetting it. It's that superhero show from Marvel that failed. That started in theaters.
Oh God, I know what you're talking about. I forgot it too.
That's how bad it is.
Inhuman? No.
Yes, Inhumans.
Okay.
Inhumans. All right. So what did you think about that strategy of putting it in theaters?
Nope. Stupid idea.
Okay. So news item. The Walking Dead season finale and the spin-off Fear the Walking Dead season premiere are both going to be in theaters.
Is it only 2 episodes?
I think so.
Premiere? Kind of stupid. But what's the other one is, you said...
It's Walking Dead season finale?
Still stupid. I think it's just because they're trying to just make money or something. Well, people just like watch it from. Well, I guess the only reason that I don't like it is just because you're already having it paid there. You're already having it on TV, and then you're changing it in the venue. Mm-hmm. It feels like you're so hungry for money or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see how it could be successful because it built up that long repertoire of like it built its own name after like many years and seasons of it, so people actually know what it's about and people are invested in characters and whatnot. But if you're just starting out new and just ending or just making it throwing it out there, trying to promote it, it's a little bit harder and different.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, because Inhumans, no one really knew anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like, hey, here's this new show, but we're going to premiere in theaters, so you have to start it. And I think they did it for like once you start something, you can't really like stop until you finish it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why it's like, oh, you watch it in theaters? Yeah, well now complete the series because it's a cliffhanger or something. Yeah.
That's stupid.
But speaking about like shows that have been like kind of long running and successful, did you ever watch or heard about Narcos on Netflix?
I heard about it. Never watched it though.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how this is going to work, but they announced that they're making a Narcos video game.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Do you know what Narcos is about?
Not really. I think it's like something about drug lord, right?
Yeah. So it's actually, let me just read you the summary of it on Google. It says Netflix chronicles the rise of the cocaine trade in Colombia and the gripping real-life stories of drug kingpins of the late 80s in this raw, gritty original series. Also detailed are the actions taken by law enforcement as they battle in the war on drugs, targeting notorious and powerful figures that include drug lord Pablo Escobar. As efforts are made to control cocaine, one of the world's most valuable commodities, the many entities involved, legal, police, political, military, and civilian, find themselves in conflict. So it's a show about a real life, drug event, and I don't understand how they're gonna make it into a video game. Yeah,
I don't know. The most I could think of is like, it's like Grand Theft Auto or something.
That's what people were saying. Like people were speculating, this is just gonna be Grand Theft Auto with real people.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how you feel about that.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. Wait. This is really weird. Hold on. Season 3 will definitely more. They plan to release it in 2019 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One PC, and Nintendo Switch. I'm not really sure how this game is gonna do on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the game's gonna do in general.
Yeah, but like Drug Cartel on a Nintendo platform seems a little weird.
How so?
Because Nintendo usually blocks those kind of things, right?
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, it's more family friendly.
Yeah. Like the worst thing I saw on Nintendo was probably Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the Nintendo Wii.
Oh, that's weird.
But yeah. Okay. Let me see. What else do we have? Okay. What do you think about this? Lord of the Rings TV series on Amazon has a $500 million budget.
I don't know what they plan to do with it, like movie wise, how they plan to approach it. If it's like off what happened after the war, or yeah, I don't know.
You know, yeah, it's kind of weird because like the movies were already like it's the entire book series.
Yeah,
and it was like what 10 hours, 12 hours total or something.
It's too many.
Yeah, so. And then Amazon said they have the rights for multi-season commitment. I'm reading it here. It's going to be a prequel to The Lord of the Rings.
So The Hobbit, the TV series.
Maybe somewhere between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings?
Oh, man. Okay. I guess I can see that happening. It's kind of like, was it Bilbo, right?
Yeah.
Bilbo Baggins is his journey to be before he's old. So it's kind of like, I'm trying to think, there's like a 90s show. There's a lot of 90s shows that are similar to that. Like The Adventure of Hercules.
And then Young Hercules.
And then, yeah, exactly. And then Xena.
Yeah. Young Hercules starring Ryan Gosling.
Was it Ryan Gosling? Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it was. It was.
It was Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Because then afterwards, when he got big, I'm like, oh, that's the Young Hercules guy. Yeah, I don't know. And $500 million, though, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, a movie is anywhere from, 30 million to like 120 million or so.
Yeah.
This is 500 million for like I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Are you interested in it?
No.
Okay. You're not even interested in the Lord of the Rings, are you?
No, I can't. Like, for me, I can't watch anything medieval or...
Right. You're not fantasy-ish.
Yeah, anything that has, like, realms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just weird to me. Like, medieval realms or, like, fantasy realms or dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's a little too fantastical.
Mm.
Yeah. But on the other hand, there is a trailer for Fantastic Beasts 2 that just came out.
I didn't watch it yet, but did you watch the first one?
I saw it.
What'd you think?
It was really okay. It was not like it wasn't something amazing. Like, I really preferred Harry Potter movies over that.
Right.
Wait, what?
No, I said right.
Yeah, it was weird. So, you know how Harry Potter, there's like the whole, like, it's all based in like Hogwarts, which is somewhere in Europe.
Yep.
Fantastic Beasts was more based in the US.
Oh.
Yeah. And there was like this whole group called the Makusa. So not the Yakuza, the Makusa. So it was like Macusa. I think it was, I forgot what it stood for, but it's basically the US version of like, the Misery and Magic or something like that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the movie, okay, so here's the thing that I have a problem with. When there's something like that's amazing on screen that happens, or when something that they want to show you that's amazing, they do like a whole slow pan of everything and making everything look like wonder and like, a whole big panoramic shot of it. And as things come by, they're super huge and fantastical. You know that?
Yeah.
So they did that. I felt like they did it too much in Fantastic Beasts. And at the same time, the characters, they've seen these beasts before. They've seen these kind of like magical things before. Why are they acting like it's surprising to them? That's
well, I thought it was a prequel. Oh, you're talking about the 2, right?
No, I'm talking about the first one right now.
Oh, I thought that was a prequel, wasn't it?
It's a prequel, but it's not even. It's the main character is used to seeing these beasts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You're right. It's a good question.
Yeah. So if it's like Harry Potter, it makes sense because these kids never seen these before. It's like a sense of wonder.
Yeah.
But these people are experiencing the magic and stuff right now. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you have short term memory or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
But the second movie does look kind of cool because it's more about the war between Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's called The Crimes of Grindelwald, and Dumbledore's played by Jude Law, which actually fits really well. So they just took Jude Law and gave him a beard. And then Grindelwald is played by Johnny Depp, which works well as well.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, I'm probably still going to see it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend's really a big fan of anything Harry Potter.
Yep.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Let me see. What else do I have on here? Oh, the last few days, like a few days ago. So there's this famous streamer named Ninja, and he's on Twitch.
Right.
He was streaming Fortnite, and he was playing the game with Drake, the singer, the rapper singer. You know Drake?
Yep. I heard you.
Yeah. So they were playing on Twitch, and then it broke the records of like the most watched stream ever on Twitch.
What were they playing?
Fortnite?
Fortnite?
Yeah. Drake's not that bad, actually. I actually chimed into, like, not chimed in, but I watched a little bit of it. So, it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool and odd.
Very odd. It's like, Drake, don't you need to go make music or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, supposedly he's at the so what I read was that he's at the studio a lot. And then when he's there like all day for like 12 to 14 hours or so, he has some downtime and he'll spend that time just playing games.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, that's cool. He's like a normal person.
No.
Let's see. Oh yeah, so I think Monday, maybe? I'm not sure what day, but there was a report that came out and said they screened Deadpool 2. And, and then the audience members walked out, and then they said it was a disaster. And now there's planned reshoots for Deadpool 2.
Oh, Deadpool. Oh, yeah.
And then, like, literally the same day, just an hour later, a report came out and said the screenings are just fine. It was just one thing that people were disappointed with.
Oh, huh.
And it was like one thing that, let me just read it. There may be something that sounded brilliant on paper that ended up not being as good in execution, and it bothered fans. But yeah, literally 1 hour apart. I'm like, oh man, Fox really tried to salvage that one really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I mean, what do you think? Are you gonna watch Deadpool 2?
When it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray, I'll consider it, but I don't really want to watch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really hope they make a joke about Cable being the same actor as Thanos.
Yeah.
I hope that's possible. Oh, do you know who Jon Favreau is?
No.
He's the guy who directed the first Iron Man movie.
Oh, okay.
And he's also the guy who plays Happy Hogan in Iron Man, the assistant dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Disney just announced that he's going to be creating a Star Wars TV show. So, don't know how you feel about that.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. I'm actually at the point where I feel like Star Wars is getting oversaturated.
Aren't there like 3 movies right now?
Yeah, so what they did was they released episode 7, which is The Force Awakens, and then after that they did Rogue One.
Yeah.
And like a year later, and then a year later they did Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And then a year later, which is this a few months from now, is Han Solo, the Solo movie. Like it's the Han Solo prequel movie.
Right.
And then episode 9 is going to be next year. And then they're going to do another side story after that, which it's probably the Obi-Wan story.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. And then they announced that the guy who directed The Last Jedi, he's going to be doing another new trilogy of side stories for Star Wars. And then someone else also got tapped to do like a TV show. I forgot who. I feel like it's the guy who did Lost, but I forgot. So yeah, it just seems like there's like too many Star Wars things going on right now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I never really cared for Star Wars. So I
Okay.
don't really know too much about it. I see a whole bunch of people with Star Wars, and I just start walking away.
You don't even like the lightsabers?
Nope. I mean, it's cool, but it's not impressive.
But all that editing for the
Yeah.
wait, what is it called again? I forgot. Rotoscoping.
Yeah, no.
All that rotoscoping
No.
for the lightsabers.
Nope. Not gonna enjoy it.
Wait, did you ever do rotoscoping
Yep.
like that?
Hated it.
Yeah. I tried it too for fun. Then
Fun.
I stopped because it was not fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, nope, I hate it.
Yeah.
Rotoscoping doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Oh, so speaking of Star Wars, remember we had the whole discussion about microtransactions in that game, Battlefront 2
Uh-huh.
from EA?
Yep.
Yeah. So remember how EA said they removed it?
The game or the option?
The microtransactions.
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. So they removed it and then they just announced they're going to re-add it back. But this is actually kind of okay. They're adding it back, but it's only for cosmetic items. It's not going to be anything where you can buy the win. Sorry. Yeah, buy the win. It's just anything that changes your cosmetic look only.
Oh, interesting.
So it's kind of like League of Legends where
Buy skins.
the buying the skins.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I mean, I guess it could work for them, but I really don't care. I'm not too invested into the skins itself, but it's a nice touch
Okay, cool.
that could work for more money towards their goal.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'm already like over them even messing it up the first place.
We'll find out when it gets done.
Yeah. I got a few more things here. Did you hear Toys R Us is shutting down?
Yep. Is it the final one, or is it one more before all the stores get shut down?
I don't know. I think they're shutting down Toys R Us like 30,000 stores or something.
Oh, okay. They'll probably just keep the one that's out of the country nearby, and they could just go buy and whatnot.
No, it sounded like the whole company is shutting down, right?
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know how long it'll last.
Oh, I'm looking at CNN right now. It says Toys R Us will close or sell all of their U.S. stores.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are you gonna go buy it? Anything in there?
I don't know. We'll see. Like, there's like sale signs for like 40% off everything.
Yep.
So I might go to take a look, but it's gonna kind of be sad. But at the same time, I never really got stuff at Toys R Us growing up because they were always more on the pricier side.
Oh, yep, I agree. I just go there to play the games.
Yeah, and then playing the demos. But yeah, I mean, that's probably why they're shutting down, because they overprice everything.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, let me see. So you know AMC Theaters?
Yep.
They're doing a 31-hour marathon of every Marvel movie leading up to Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my own marathon at home if I have to, but I don't know. There are people out there that would do it.
All right. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. No, I think I don't know. Don't you think that if we do that, then by the time we hit Infinity War, we're all going to just knock out?
Yep.
Be so tired.
Yep, I agree.
And Infinity War is supposedly a super long movie too.
Like 3 hours? 3.5? 4?
I think it was listed as 2.5 hours, but I think that's a placeholder.
Yeah, 2.5 hours might be. We'll say at most. I mean at least, right? Sorry, at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the breaking news for today is the Avengers trailer. No, not sorry. The Avengers Infinity War trailer was released this morning. We're recording on a Friday. So,
What do you think about it?
Well, see, the thing is, I'm so excited for the movie, but by watching the trailer, even though it's badass and everything like that, it makes me feel a little bit, like, you know how when a song gets overplayed?
Oh, okay, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, it feels a little bit like that. I don't know. It still looks good. I think they overpowered Captain America too much, and that's weird to me, and that's coming from like a super Captain America fan.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're quite fair.
Yeah, because you know that scene where like Thanos was punching him and then he just held the hand up, like held it back.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I was like, dude, Captain America is just a human. He's just the peak human condition, right? Like he doesn't have superpowers. How is he holding Thanos back?
I guess so. Yeah, it's true.
If he can hold Thanos back like that, he can defeat the Hulk like so easily. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm kind of. I don't know how I feel about it. I guess it's kind of cool that more characters are coming in. But the whole battle, I feel like it's just more about just a fan service. Whereas like, look at all these new characters that you guys saw come together, and then story wise, like okay, cool. It's gonna be like Dragon Ball, where it's just gonna be nothing happens, and they attempt and fail, and then suddenly they succeed somehow.
Oh, I don't even think they're gonna succeed in this one.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another Avengers Infinity War related movie, so.
Oh, so this is part one. Okay, got it.
Yeah, I really doubt that they're gonna succeed. I think they're all gonna like maybe half of them die or something.
That'd be cool, but I don't know. I have no expectation. Like I think I'm never a fan of like superhero movies. Like I'm okay with them, but it's never like wow. I can't wait to watch it. It's never like that. So that's why for me it's just more of a subjective or objective thing where it's just like I saw it and I was like, hey, it's cool. Like now you can see like all your superhero from the past year or two or 2 or 3 years come together.
It's longer than that, but okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I just give you an estimate. But it's just like okay, well, we had season 1 where with like Captain America, Iron Man, and whatnot, and then we have season 2 now with Spider-Man, and then the people from what do you call it, Guardian of the Galaxy. And so I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be entertaining, but it's just like we'll see if it's as up to par as they think it would be.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm actually okay with for this movie is that it's being directed by the two guys who directed Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay.
And Captain America: Civil War. And Captain America: Winter Soldier is still by far my most favorite Marvel movie in general.
Was that the second one?
Yeah.
Second one was good.
Yeah, that one like felt like, I don't know, that just felt like a legit like action thriller spy movie.
Gotcha.
So, and they're good with handling a lot of people. So that's the only reason why I'm still okay with like this Avengers. Avengers Age of Ultron was, I don't know. I feel like it was one of the worst movies in the Marvel universe. That's the one with the robot.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there was a movie that's worse. Because remember you talked about it, and then you were comparing it with something else, but I forgot what it was about. Anyways, I don't know if I say I'll agree with you, but I say like I will share your views on it.
Okay.
Temporarily.
Yeah, temporary.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. Actually, you know what? I hope it's good. I hope Tomb Raider is good because I'm gonna have to see it soon.
yeah. I'm sure. The trailer looks kind of weird. Oh, not trailer. The movie poster looks kind of weird for me, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, from what I heard, it's just like an okay movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay movie based on a video game, still better than the terrible one.
Slightly above average. Got it.
Yeah, for a video game movie, because video game movies don't really have a good reputation.
No, you're right. They don't.
48% currently on Rotten Tomatoes.
For what?
Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
I mean, do you have the movie pass?
No, I don't.
Oh.
So for listeners who don't know, Movie Pass is a one-time thing where you buy like a movie pass and then you can use it to go watch movies. I'm doing a very bad job of explaining it. Can you explain it?
I don't even know what it is. I just assume it's like the Netflix of movies. Yeah,
it's basically like a membership card, but it's not really a membership. It's just a pass. and you can go to watch movies anytime for a standard showing. So you pay like a monthly subscription fee, and then you just go watch movies. But the thing, I purposely didn't get that because it's only for standard movies, and you have to be there to get the ticket. You can't do this online or anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to physically go there and then give them your pass so that they can give you the ticket, which is defeating the purpose for me because I usually book it in advance online. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And then especially for big name movies, right? I'm not going to go there in person and wait in line for that long just to get the ticket.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. I don't have any more news items, do you?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
Let's move on to the mailbag and community question.
Sure.
Let's see. John Layola, host of the One Track Punk Show and co-host of the One Track Gamers podcast. He wrote us a question and said, "You're given an industry press pass to any event, whether it would be to a convention, movie, or even preview event. What would it be?"
So event or then guest pass.
Industry pass.
Industry pass. Do you have an answer? I want to see. Maybe I could get some ideas off yours.
I only have really like one of three answers. One is a press pass for San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
The other one is press pass for E3.
Yep.
And the other one is very specific to me. Press pass for the Power Morphicon. The Power Rangers convention.
Yeah. I want to say, I think I want a press pass for D23. I've never been to that, but it would be nice to just have exclusive access. Yeah, maybe a press pass for San Diego Comic-Con because I've never been there as well.
Okay.
And this one's not really a convention or any sort of event that really exists, but that I know of. But it'll be nice to have I guess like I don't know if there's a tour or something like that, but it's just like a pass to check out the Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that is a real thing, but
I want to look it up now. Studio Ghibli tour. Let me see.
I know they have like the museum, like the Ghibli museum, but that's not the same. I actually just want to stalk Hayao Miyazaki. You know, it's funny. My coworker's husband apparently met Miyazaki by accident when he was going to when he was at the Ghibli museum, and I guess like Miyazaki was there and he met him, but then he never knew who the guy was, and Miyazaki gave him like a tour and talked to him and signed him stuff or drew him something and with his signature on it, and then he was just still clueless of who he is until his wife told him and got really jealous and mad at him because he's so jealous.
Wait, so was his wife there or no?
No. So, because he was on a business trip or something.
So he probably came home, and then like she saw that poster, and it's like, "Where'd you get this?" He's like, "I recognize that signature. How'd you get this?"
Yeah, I think she said like he didn't realize it until like way after. After everything's said and done, and it's like, "Oh, that's who it was." But then it's too late. Can't fanboy out.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but that's my answer for the question.
Okay, cool. So last time our listener question was, what game would you? Wait, let me see. What game would you introduce to aliens that landed on Earth?
Oh my god. I want to say like for some reason I want to say either Rampage or like
what? Okay.
Or some sort of game where we kick the aliens' butt. I'm trying to remember what that was. I was gonna say Contra for some reason, but that doesn't work.
Well, Contra 3 is called the Alien Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Super Contra, right? Or
No, I think it's Contra 3 on Super
okay.
NES.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I thought that was called Super Contra for some reason. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, so last time, actually, the whole episode that me and Lam did was based off of like what games you would introduce to aliens that land on Earth. So I think one of the things I said was Grand Theft Auto, and then Lam, one of his things was StarCraft, and StarCraft, and what else? Because he said StarCraft because he was like, oh, like we can show them like what we think of aliens and ask them if they have those technologies like we think they do. So, and then his other thing was Chrono Trigger.
I thought about that. I was like, to go back in time? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me read you some of the answers. So Brendan from the Almost Better Than Silence podcast, he said Mass Effect to see if they're open to diplomatic banging. Wait, do you know that? Do you know why he said that?
I've seen clips and stuff of it, so I more or less understand the sexing of Mass Effect.
Okay. Talking Crass, he said, game-wise, Jimmy White's Pool Paradise, of course, which is kind of an inside joke because we had an episode, me and Lam, about reviewing a game called Jimmy White's Pool Paradise, which is a kind of terrible pool game for PlayStation 2. Let me see. Sword Chomp, he says, I don't understand what they mean by, they put the in quotes and they put like the game and you all just lost. And then he says, but really, I would pick Fallout New Vegas so aliens could know how little we think of ourselves.
I mean, I'm sure they already know.
Yeah.
We don't need to remind them, give them hints.
Yeah. Let me see what this one says. This is from John Layola. John Layola hosts the One Track Punk Show and co-hosts One Track Gamers with Corey and Amanda, which are actually the Track 2 gamers. So I think he misread the question. So he said the shake weight.
Okay. Pretty sure he knew what he was saying.
No, then he said misread the question, but the game to show off is Portal 2. I don't know why Talking Crass responded to Shake Weight with Steven Seagal.
What was Steven Seagal doing?
I have no idea. And then Almost Been in Silence says Halo Combat Evolved. That way we intimidate them from trying any funny business. Interesting answer. All right, you have a question for this week?
Let's see. What is one of your places that you want to visit that's on your list?
Oh, okay. That's a good one. What is one of the places you want to visit on your list? Does it have to be real?
Preferably, but I guess it doesn't have to.
Okay. Wait, do you have an answer? You already said it, right? Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
NetherRealm Studios.
They're in Ottawa?
No, I thought they were in Chicago, aren't they?
Oh, are they?
Did they move?
I don't know. Maybe you're right.
NetherRealm. You know who they are, right?
Well, I only know them for oh god, what's the game called? Holy crap! Injustice and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made Mortal Kombat and Injustice. They're in Chicago.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's Chicago. I was thinking of something else.
Yep, I think I would like to go there and just see, like, it would be fun just to see, like, what kind of meetings they have about fatality creation for Mortal Kombat. Like, just see, like, what kind of, like, thought process they're going through to create all these fatalities. Even Injustice super moves, too, so.
It's half-half. It's more of like, they outsource some of the stuff to other studios. And it's kind of just up to the animator to go crazy with it.
Oh, really? Because I thought a lot of the NetherRealm stuff was in-house. Well, of the main games, I think their mobile ones were outsourced.
Well, my friend worked on Injustice too, and that was in LA. Oh,
interesting.
But then that wasn't under NetherRealm. I mean, I guess they're contracted under NetherRealm, but Yeah, and then I think I have my friend in Vancouver. He's working on a Mortal Kombat game, and then he was telling me like there's one for like just regular combat stuff, like jump kick, or there's like the fatality / cutscene stuff, intro, outro, and stuff like that. So
and I think that's actually better because before everything was done in house and the fighting system for Mortal Kombat was super janky. Like it was not good at all.
Oh, really?
It was just it was just there just to kind of like pass the time until the fatalities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think it was the reboot, the Mortal Kombat 9, which became Mortal Kombat, like just no number.
Yeah.
That one I think was the first one that they had really good fighting systems that it became a competitive game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because before that, you didn't really see much Mortal Kombat on the competitive side.
No.
Because it was too broken. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So, those are our answers. So, you guys can tweet us when we post this up on our Twitter account. All right, let's move on to game time. I kind of want to do video game 20 questions.
Sure.
But do you want to guess or do you want to like choose the thing?
I guess I can choose the thing.
Okay.
Give me a minute. I need to think of something. I'm trying to remember what game that you actually played.
Yeah, that's always a tough thing.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I guess let's go with it.
Okay, ready? Okay, let me pull up the tally counter online. At this point, I should just download an app that's a tally counter. Let me see. Okay, was this game released after 1990?
Yes.
How about after 2000?
Yes.
Okay, that was a waste of 2 questions. Was this game released before 2010?
No.
Damn it, it's a modern game. Did this game have a PC release?
Yes.
So it's a modern PC game.
I mean, the PC release was one of them. It was one of the platforms.
Oh yeah. Is this game played from the first person perspective?
No.
Is this game primarily online?
Ooh, I say it's 50-50. You can play offline, but you can play online. It's just a matter of preference. What do you prefer?
Okay. Is this game... do you play as a human?
You can play as a human.
Okay, so this is a multiple character selection game. Let's see. Wait, so I already... is this game developed in Japan?
Wait, was it... It's published... are they... Where they're from? Hold on. Yes.
Okay. Japanese game that had a PC release, so it has to be multi-platform to be considered PC release. Well, it doesn't have to be, but you said it.
Yeah.
Multiple characters. You said it was half-half, online and offline?
Yeah, it's just a matter of preference for the player.
Is this game in the action genre?
Sorta, but not specifically.
Do you play in a team?
Sorta.
What the?
Yeah. Yes. No, team? You mean like with other people?
Yeah, like you're part of you play like as part of a party, like a group of characters. Like you're one of the members of a party or something.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you play with friends, and then that sort of team, like Castle Crashers, that sort of thing.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
what did you mean?
Like League of Legends, right? Like League of Legends, you would be part of like a team.
In that sense, no.
Okay. What the heck do you mean in that sense?
I mean,
that was 10. Huh? Go ahead.
No, I mean because League of Legends is more like an online party, right? Where you're interacting with your group with other real people.
Yeah, well, or non-playable characters. Like if
you're
playing an RPG.
Or non-character. Then in that sense, yes.
What the hell? Okay.
I just want to confuse you because it gave you so many free hits.
I'm at 10 questions. Okay. Is this game based on a license?
Oh, what do you mean? Sorry.
License like Ninja Turtles or a movie? Or
yes. Like a franchise of a game or
yeah.
TV series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, that narrows it down. Do you play as superheroes?
No.
Damn.
It's very, I want to say no with that one.
Oh my gosh. Wait, this was in Japan? Is that what you said? It was developed in Japan?
Yeah.
Do you fight, do you fight mystical creatures?
Mythical creatures?
Yeah. Mythical, fantastical.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's not Final Fantasy. Let me see. Oh my gosh. What can help me with this? Is there local multiplayer?
I'm not too sure. I haven't played it. I assume that there should be.
Okay.
I'm not too sure about that one. See if you can ask another one.
Is this game in... No, I'm gonna ask... No. Is this a strategy game?
No.
Crap. Is this an RPG?
No.
Okay, that was a waste of 2 questions. I'm at 15 questions right now.
Oh.
I said action, you said sort of.
Wait, yeah. It's sort of, but not really. There's a specific genre for it, but it's sort of action, but not really.
Is this an adventure game?
No.
What the heck, man?
Remember, Tony, these are like games that I asked you in the beginning. Like I told you in the beginning, I gotta think of a game that you played before or know of.
Oh, I know. But I'm trying to think of
modern games. The moment you find out, you're gonna be like, "What the hell?" You're gonna be so pissed.
Well, it's like I'm afraid of asking the question. Okay, fine. Is it a fighting game?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 17 questions. But you cannot play as superheroes, so it cannot be any of the Marvel vs. Capcom series. Let me see. And it can't be a Mortal Kombat game because that's in the US. That was developed in the US. I need a Japanese fighting game. A Japanese fighting game that can be played online or not. But you said can be part of a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
A team-based fighting game. Huh.
Well, it's not team. It's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom is considered a team too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Can you play as an Egyptian god? Or a character modeled after an Egyptian god?
Wait. I don't even know. Hold on. I don't know. No?
Okay, I'll ask a different question, because that was very specific to what I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Can you play in teams of 3?
I think so. I actually don't know that one. I think it's team of 3 from what you told me before.
Okay. I feel like I know this one.
Should.
Do you have different colored hair?
Yeah.
Okay, last question, then I have to guess the game. Is it Dragon Ball FighterZ?
Yeah.
Yes.
You made it. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah. No, I asked you about the Egyptian god is because Beerus is based off of the...
Okay, because I was wondering about that, because I was like, wait, I know the god, there's a god in one, but I don't know if it's Egyptian god or not.
Yeah, Beerus his design is based off of like I think it was it Apep? I forgot. It was the
one, the dog one, right? The Sphinx cat, right?
Like, yeah, kind of like that. It's a cat.
Yeah, so, yeah. I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was based off it or not. I was like, I know there's a god.
Yeah, I think it was the god of destruction in was he no, he was a snake. Never mind. Shoot, which god was it? There was a god, Egyptian god that was looks like that.
Oh, okay.
I just don't remember which one. I'm gonna put cat Egyptian god. Is it Bastet? What the hell? Bastet? Bastet is a goddess, a warrior goddess, a lion warrior. And it looks like a cat. I don't know.
Egyptian, cat god. And then now I got Bastet.
Yeah, that's what I got here too. Bastet.
It's the cat
That-
goddess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So about the online thing, just want to let you know. It was kind of annoying because when the game got released, you can't play single player unless you're logged online.
What?
Yeah, you had to get into an online lobby before you're able to do anything.
Oh.
But they just released a patch like a few days ago that allows you to go to an offline lobby, which I'm like, why wasn't it there to begin with?
Yes, I wasn't lying. Good.
Yeah. But that annoyed me.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's not ridiculous. Do you want to play
Yeah.
by yourself? Go get online.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't have PlayStation Plus. I don't have the subscription, so I can't even play online against people.
Oh.
So I'm like, what the heck? I have to go into an online lobby where I see all these other people walking around, but I can't fight them unless I pay. But I can't play single player unless I'm in the online lobby, which is really dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Good game choice.
Yeah. I was like, you made it. I was like, oh no, Tony didn't guess any of his favorite stuff.
Yeah, no, like I was afraid of asking a fighting game because I thought that would be too obvious.
Oh yeah, I went for the most obvious one. I hope you got it, and then you went all around it. I'm like, okay, it's like a escape room.
I narrowed a lot down by asking superhero and Japan.
Yeah, you did.
So, yeah, so there's not many fighting games. The only other game that possibly could have been was Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue.
Yeah,
but then they're not team based.
I thought
So,
Blaze Blue was.
oh, is it?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
it
never
is.
played it, but
And then it was not Tekken. I didn't even think about Tekken.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. When you said Marvel vs. Capcom, though, that kind of reminded me of Dragon Ball right away.
Oh yeah, I know. I gave you the hint. That sounds like when you were like at 15. I was like, yeah, you mean like Marvel vs. Capcom, right?
Oh, damn it. Well, cool. All right. Moving on to the final lap. Do you have anything to promote?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have like things to promote, like our social media and stuff. So we're on all social media, and we're also on Twitch for streaming. And you guys can help us out if you want to Loot Crate, 10% off. Use promo code NTFTCPod. And another quick shout out to all the people who submitted questions and always make our show have something to talk about. And another quick shout out to Stash House, actually. One of the best escape rooms I've done. So, if you guys are in the LH area, you guys check it out. Quack, you too.
I'll come back.
Be back, but
I'll come back during Christmas time to do it, I guess.
okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So no time for time travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I love Power Glove.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Glove.
No time for time travel.